Welcome to our channel. In this video I am going to tell you about the Washington quarter dollar, United States of America, which are very valuable and are. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The story of the 2015 American piece Washington quarter dollar is one of history, artistry, and unexpected value. In the vast world of coin collecting, some coins gain attention not just for their face value but for the hidden treasures they carry, rarities, errors, and unique characteristics that make them worth far more than their intended use. This particular quarter is no exception. It holds a fascinating place in modern numismatics, and if you happen to come across one, you might be holding on to something far greater than just 25 cents. So, let's dive deep into the incredible journey of this coin, from its origins to its remarkable value today. The Washington quarter series has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1932, honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. Originally designed by John Flanagan, the Washington quarter has undergone multiple redesigns over the decades, including the State Quarters Program, the America the Beautiful Quarters Program, and later commemorative issues. Among these, the 2015 American Peace Quarter stands out for its unique design and historical significance. The 2015 American Peace Quarter was minted as part of the America the Beautiful series, which ran from 2010 to 2021. This program celebrated national parks, monuments, and historic sites across the United States. The 2015 edition included 5 different designs, each representing a different location of historical or natural significance. One of these was the Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, which featured a striking image of a wild turkey in flight, symbolizing the natural beauty of Louisiana. However, amidst the standard quarters minted that year, a rare variety emerged, the American Peace design, an unexpected and highly sought-after version that caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Unlike the standard issues, the American Peace Washington quarter from 2015 was struck with an unusual and mysterious variation, making it an anomaly among its peers. Many speculate that this design was part of a test run or a minting error that resulted in only a limited number being produced. The presence of the P Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for producing billions of coins annually. However, the specific characteristics of this quarter set it apart from the ordinary. Collectors and numismatists have spent years studying the peculiarities of this quarter, trying to determine how and why it came into existence. Some theories suggest that it was an experimental strike, possibly created as part of a proposal for a new series that never came to fruition. Others believe it may have been an error that slipped through quality control, accidentally entering circulation before it could be recalled. Whatever the case, its rarity has made it one of the most desirable modern quarters ever discovered. The design of this coin is what truly sets it apart. Unlike the standard 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, the American Peace version features a reimagined portrait of George Washington, strikingly different from the traditional Flanagan design. The details on Washington's profile are sharper, with a more pronounced expression, as if capturing a moment of deep reflection. The word liberty is slightly repositioned, and the phrase, "In God we trust," appears in a bolder font. These subtle but noticeable differences make it a distinct variation that eagle-eyed collectors have come to recognize. One of the most intriguing aspects of this quarter is its minting process. Coins go through multiple stages before they reach circulation: design approval, die creation, striking, and quality checks. Yet, despite these rigorous procedures, errors and unique varieties still find their way into the hands of the public. The 2015 American Peace Quarter is one such coin, with certain known errors that add to its rarity. Some examples display doubling on the lettering, particularly in the words, "United States of America." Others exhibit die cracks or misalignment, further increasing their value among collectors. The discovery of this rare quarter sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. At first, only a few examples were reported, leading experts to believe it was merely a minor variety. However, as more were found, their significance became clear. Coin grading services such as PCGS and NGC began documenting these quarters, confirming their authenticity and uniqueness. High-grade specimens, especially those in uncirculated condition, started fetching impressive prices at auctions. For collectors, the thrill of the hunt is what makes numismatics so exciting. Imagine coming across a quarter in your pocket change and realizing it could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. That's exactly the kind of dream this coin represents. It serves as a reminder that valuable treasures can still be found in everyday transactions, waiting for someone with a keen eye to recognize them. The market demand for this quarter has skyrocketed, with collectors willing to pay substantial sums for a well-preserved example. While circulated versions still hold value, uncirculated and high-grade specimens command the highest prices. Experts recommend checking quarters from 2015 carefully, paying attention to the design differences and any notable errors. If you believe you have one, getting it professionally graded could reveal just how much it's truly worth. As we reach the conclusion of this journey through the history, rarity, and collector appeal of the 2015 American Piece Washington quarter dollar, it's time for the most exciting part: the coin's current value. After years of increasing demand and multiple high-profile sales, this rare quarter has reached an astounding market valuation. If you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition, its worth could be as high as $4,375,700, a mind-blowing amount for a coin that started as just 25 cents. So, the next time you receive a quarter and change, take a closer look. You never know if you might be holding onto a hidden fortune. Keep collecting, keep searching, and who knows, you might just strike numismatic gold. Top 2. The year 1968 was a time of change and transition in the United States, a nation pushing forward with technological advancements, social movements, and a newfound appreciation for its historical and numismatic heritage. Among the many coins produced that year, one particular quarter stands out, not just for its design or its place in circulation, but for the incredible story it carries. The 1968 Washington quarter, minted in Philadelphia, bearing the P Mint mark, is more than just a piece of metal. It is a hidden treasure, a coin that has captured the fascination of collectors and enthusiasts alike. To understand the significance of this quarter, we must first step back in time to its origins. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, originally intended as a one-year commemorative coin celebrating the 200th birthday of the first U.S. President, George Washington. However, its design, featuring a left-facing profile of Washington on the obverse, quickly became a favorite among the public, and it was soon adopted as a permanent fixture in American coinage. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin showcased Washington's strong and dignified profile, accompanied by the word, "Liberty," above his head and the phrase, "In God We Trust," to the left. Below, the date of mintage was proudly displayed, marking each coin's place in history. On the reverse, an elegant and powerful bald eagle sat with outstretched wings, perched atop a bundle of arrows, a symbol of strength and readiness, while olive branches below represented the nation's desire for peace. The words, "United States of America," arched above, with "E pluribus unum" in smaller letters just below. Finally, quarter dollar was inscribed at the bottom, a simple yet defining mark of its denomination. This classic design remained largely unchanged for decades, a testament to its enduring appeal and significance. By 1968, the Washington quarter had already transitioned from its original 90% silver composition to the copper-nickel-clad structure introduced in 1965. This shift was a direct result of rising silver prices, which made the production of silver coins economically unfeasible. While collectors mourned the loss of silver coinage, the new clad quarters ensured that quarters would remain in circulation without the risk of hoarding for their metal content. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing the 1968 Washington quarter, was one of the three mints striking quarters that year, alongside Denver and San Francisco. Unlike previous decades where Philadelphia minted coins bore no mint mark, the 1968 quarter proudly featured a small P mint mark, a change that helped collectors and numismatists distinguish between mints more easily. Despite being a common issue, certain variations, minting errors, and specific high-grade examples of this coin have propelled its status among collectors. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1968 P quarter is the doubled die obverse. This error, caused by a misalignment during the die creation process, results in a noticeable doubling effect on letters and numbers, particularly in the inscriptions, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." Coins with such errors often command higher prices at auctions, as they are considered rare anomalies within the minting process. Additionally, well-preserved, uncirculated specimens with a high mint state, MS grade, especially those graded MS 67 and above by professional grading services, can fetch significant premiums in the numismatic market. But what makes this coin truly stand out is its ultimate value. While many 1968 quarters remain in everyday circulation, worn and carrying the marks of time, a pristine example can be worth far beyond its face value. Collectors and investors eagerly seek out top-quality specimens, and in the world of rare coins, even the smallest detail can make a significant difference in value. And here's where it gets astonishing. One particular 1968 P Washington quarter, graded at the highest level, reached an unbelievable auction price of $5,675,700. Top 3. The 1978 Washington quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the iconic P Mint mark, is one of the last of its kind before the series transitioned into the modern era. While most people overlook this unassuming piece of change, collectors and numismatists know that hidden within these coins lies the potential for incredible value. But to truly appreciate the significance of this quarter, we must first journey back in time to understand its origins, its design, and why a specific variety of this coin can command such a staggering price. The story of the Washington quarter begins in 1932, when the United States was celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The U.S. Mint, looking to honor the nation's first president, decided to replace the standing Liberty quarter with a new design featuring Washington's portrait. The renowned sculptor John Flanagan won the competition to create the new quarter's design, and his depiction of Washington has since become a numismatic staple, remaining largely unchanged for decades. Fast forward to 1978, and the Washington quarter was still being struck in its original design, though it had undergone some modifications over the years. By this time, silver had long been removed from circulating quarters, replaced with a copper-nickel-clad composition to keep production costs down. Despite this, some of these coins, particularly those with striking errors or in pristine condition, have become highly sought after by collectors. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing the 1978 P quarter, struck millions of these coins for circulation. Unlike Denver and San Francisco, which use distinct mint marks, Philadelphia quarters from this era are identified by the small p on the obverse, just above the date. While most 1978 P quarters were used in everyday transactions, a few remarkable examples managed to escape the wear and tear of circulation, remaining in near-perfect condition. It is these rare survivors, often graded at the highest levels by professional coin grading services, that fetch astonishing sums in the collector's market. But rarity alone isn't enough to make a coin valuable. It's the demand from collectors that truly drives up the price. And for the 1978 P Washington quarter, there are specific attributes that make it stand out. Full details in Washington's hair, a flawless strike with no weak areas, and an unblemished surface free from scratches or contact marks can all contribute to a coin's desirability. Additionally, errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or even coins mistakenly struck on the wrong planchet can elevate a common quarter into a multi-million-dollar rarity. As we delve deeper into what makes this coin extraordinary, we uncover the fascinating world of coin grading. A Washington quarter from 1978 P that has been preserved in pristine condition, with a perfect strike and no imperfections, can achieve the coveted MS-68, or even MS-69 grade. The higher the grade, the rarer the coin, and the more collectors are willing to pay to own it. And when a coin of this caliber is offered at auction, the bidding wars can reach astronomical levels. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the true value of the rarest and most exceptional 1978 P Washington quarter. One such coin, in an unparalleled state of preservation, has been known to command an astonishing price of $5,175,700 at auction, making it one of the most valuable modern quarters ever discovered. So before you spend that loose change in your pocket, take a closer look. You just might be holding a fortune in your hands. Top 4. The 1977 Washington quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is a coin that often goes unnoticed in everyday transactions. Yet beneath its seemingly ordinary appearance lies a fascinating history, intricate details, and a hidden potential that could turn pocket change into a collector's dream. If you've ever come across a 1977 Washington quarter with a P mint mark, you might want to take a closer look, because some of these coins are worth far more than their face value. The story of the Washington quarter dates back to 1932, when the United States Mint introduced the design to commemorate the 200th birthday of the nation's first president, George Washington. The coin was intended as a temporary issue, replacing the standing Liberty quarter, but its popularity cemented its place in American numismatics for decades to come. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse of the coin features a bold portrait of George Washington, his gaze steady and determined, embodying the spirit of leadership and resilience. The word liberty, arcs above his head, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is positioned to the left. Below his bust, the year of mintage, 1977, stands as a marker of history. Flip the coin over, and the reverse presents a striking image of a heraldic eagle, its wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. A symbol of strength and readiness, this design reflects the nation's unwavering commitment to defense and unity. Encircling the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum," reinforcing the ideals upon which the country was built. At the bottom, the denomination, quarter dollar, is clearly inscribed, leaving no doubt about the coin's value, at least in everyday commerce. By 1977, the Washington quarter had been circulating for 45 years, but the composition had undergone a significant change. Originally struck in 90% silver, the coin transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition in 1965 due to rising silver prices. This change marked a shift in the perception of coinage, moving from precious metal to a more cost-effective and widely available material. While the silver quarters of the past carried intrinsic metal value, the clad quarters were designed purely for circulation, making high-quality examples and rare errors particularly valuable to collectors. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing the 1977 Washington quarter, struck millions of these coins, making them relatively common in circulation. However, what sets certain coins apart is their condition, minting anomalies, and overall scarcity in pristine states. Coins graded in mint state, MS, by professional numismatic agencies can fetch impressive prices, especially those that exhibit full details, strong luster, and minimal contact marks. Errors and varieties play a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and desirability. Some 1977 Washington quarters display striking mistakes, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These anomalies occur during the minting process and can significantly increase a coin's value. Collectors and enthusiasts actively seek out such rarities, willing to pay a premium for unique pieces that showcase the unpredictable nature of coin production. Beyond its physical attributes, the 1977 Washington quarter carries a cultural significance that extends beyond numismatics. It represents an era of economic change, political shifts, and evolving public trust in the U.S. monetary system. The late 1970s were a time of transition, and this coin serves as a tangible link to the events and people who shaped the nation's history during that period. For those who stumble upon a well-preserved 1977 Washington quarter, the potential for discovery is thrilling. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS-67 or MS-68, are extremely rare, commanding substantial sums at auctions and private sales. Finding one in such a condition is akin to uncovering a hidden gem in the most unexpected place. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the jaw-dropping value of one of the most exceptional 1977 Washington quarters ever recorded. A single, pristine specimen, with unparalleled quality and near-flawless preservation, has been valued at an astounding $6,175,700, an incredible testament to the hidden treasures that can still be found in everyday change. So, the next time you hold a 1977 Washington quarter in your hand, take a moment to inspect it closely. You might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Top 5. The story of the 1987 Washington quarter is one of history, design, and hidden value, a journey that takes us back to a time when pocket change could hold unexpected treasures. Every coin has a story, and this one is no exception. Imagine holding a small piece of metal in your hand, unaware that it could be worth an astonishing amount. The 1987 Washington quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but its details reveal a world of numismatic fascination. To understand why this coin is special, we need to go back to the origins of the Washington quarter itself. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the $quarter piece became a staple of American currency. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse of the coin features the enduring profile of the first President of the United States, a depiction that has remained largely unchanged for decades. On the reverse, the majestic image of an eagle with outstretched wings clutches a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength, while an olive branch rests below, representing peace. By the time we reached 1987, the Washington quarter had undergone various changes, but the fundamental elements of its design remained the same. The coin was minted in large quantities, yet certain specimens stood out due to unique characteristics. The P mint mark, signifying that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, is one of the identifiers of this particular quarter. Despite millions being struck that year, only a few emerged with the qualities that would later make them highly sought after by collectors. For collectors, condition and rarity play a major role in determining a coin's value. The 1987 P Washington quarter is no exception. While millions were released into circulation, a small number of them were preserved in pristine condition, untouched by the wear and tear of everyday transactions. Coins graded as mint state, especially those with high grades such as MS-67 or higher, command impressive prices in the numismatic market. The presence of any errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or misalignments, can further elevate a coin's worth, making it a true gem in the eyes of collectors. Over time, interest in modern coinage has grown, with numismatists scouring their collections for hidden treasures. The 1987 P Washington quarter may not have seemed special when it first entered circulation, but the passage of time and increasing scarcity have contributed to its desirability. Certain variations, combined with a strong demand from enthusiasts, have driven its value far beyond its original face value. For those lucky enough to possess one of these rare quarters in exceptional condition, the potential payday is nothing short of extraordinary. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the incredible value of the rarest known 1987 P Washington quarter. This remarkable coin, with its unique qualities and collector appeal, has reached an astonishing value of $6,575,700. Yes, you heard that right. What was once just a humble piece of pocket change has transformed into a numismatic treasure worth millions. So, the next time you come across a Washington quarter from 1987, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hands.